Hi. It's Wednesday, I think. We're all on lockdown still. Apparently, it's been extended. Um, I applied for 16 civil service jobs, did loads of exams. Um, can't work for the Office of National Statistics because those exams were impossible. I think you need like an A level in maths to do them. They were way above my capability at maths, but I think I did quite well on the verbal and the reasoning and the personal ones. It was really quite interesting to do them. I've also been looking at other jobs, but I'm a bit worried about the corona, to be honest. I wasn't at first, but now a 19-year-old, a 20-year-old, and a 13-year-old have died, and they had no underlying health conditions. So it's making me a little bit worried about getting a frontline job. It won't be a proper frontline job. It's just over soil. It's not cocaine. I'm a bit worried about getting a frontline job as I require pants immune system. Think if I got the corona, it would be quite bad. I've got a terrible history with kicking diseases out of my body. My brother-in-law yesterday, he's in Spain. I've said a couple of times he's in lockdown in Spain. Their 4 kids haven't left the house in 21 days. They're like not allowed. And what's happened there is he couldn't breathe last night. I would have been the night before, yeah. Because yesterday night I spoke to my sister. So yeah, he couldn't breathe. So they took him to hospital. And he didn't have corona, thank goodness. But what he did have was an enormous panic attack. And he didn't even realise the amount of stress he was under. He didn't feel like he was having a panic attack. He just couldn't breathe. So he's really struggling. So he's technically very successful, but he's trapped in Spain, so can't do any of the roofing work. Hence me having no income at the moment. So yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare for him. My mum's being dead positive. She's getting a universal credit claim through. Mine's hopefully going to go through. And I'll get something. Got an email this morning saying I owe the company £331, and they're going to take that from my final paycheck. So I'm literally going to receive a paycheck of probably literally like 20 quid because I've been off sick. So yeah, bit of a pants email to get. Contacted a solicitor this morning about whether it was unfair dismissal. As if I'm being terminated, and the people that I was on the calls with are having no punishment at all. Seems a bit punitive. Seems like it's just because I said I don't care if the company goes under. Bit of a nightmare, really. So yeah, I'm quite enjoying the time off, to be honest. It's quite nice at the end of the day with my partner. She's off work, but she's going to get paid, well, at least this month. Got some money saved, so I've got payment holiday on the mortgage, so it's not like we desperately need money for anything. Quite good with food. We've got stuff in the house to entertain ourselves, and we was paying 200 quid a month in train fare, so we're not paying that. So technically, my missus is better off because she's not paying any bills besides giving me 300 quid a month. So she's actually better off not going into work because she's being paid, and she doesn't need to go in. So yeah, got loads of time. She's just painting downstairs. So yeah, it's not all bad, really. I'm just a bit worried about how much better it's going to get. I watch a guy on YouTube who's a scientist. He's always very reasonable and calm. Uses science and data to disprove or prove things, so like claims that adverts make and claims that new products make, and he sees if they're usable or provable using like non-biased data. And he's saying a lot more people are going to die from the corona, like a lot more. Because like if you look at the data, 2,000 people have died, but they died after 2 weeks of getting it, when there's a lot less people with it, so that number should go up exponentially. And he's suggesting like 50,000 people die in the UK alone. He's saying 250,000 in America. My sister's in Spain, saying they're going to overtake Italy soon. She's there. So obviously they've got more news than would be sent out to us, haven't they, in England? She's really worried because they're saying they're picking and choosing who lives and dies. And she's like, well, we're English, we don't speak this language very well. They're scared that they'll get kind of picked to die which is horrifying. So yeah, like me not having a job at the moment is like paling in comparison, and I'm a bit scared to get like a delivery job, to be honest, because of the corona. I'm scared. I'm not going to pretend I'm not. Like when I was in Morocco, that snake charmer went, are you scared of this snake? I was like, yes, I am scared of that cobra because it's poisonous. I can't outmuscle cobra venom. If it was like a python, about it's fine, but it's a cobra. I'm not messing around with it. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and do one of these videos every day. Re-looked at my novel that I started a few years ago. I'm not going to complete it, but it's just something to do. Just done 3 exams for the civil service this morning. One of them was those impossible statistics one again. I couldn't do it. I tried my best. I got about 4 questions right, about 25. So yeah, it's not good enough. It's really weird when they do these such hard exams for the civil service. I remember I had one years ago for MI6. Not being a spy, it was just like admin role in London. Went down to London, did the exam. It was so hard. Like, you had to answer a question a minute. And they were really complicated questions. They had like 60 questions. There was loads of us doing it. And the job was 22 grand a year, which isn't livable in London, realistically, at all. So it was just mad. They definitely want the best of the best. And I'm not the best of the best. Very much average. Average, as you know, it's fine. But, yeah, my missus earns more working at a makeup counter than what they were offering to live in London after doing all these exams. But yeah, once you're in. It's a job for life. My mate's in the, not in MI6, but in the civil service. He loves it. He's my best mate. I trust him more than anything. So yeah, I'm just looking out the window. That's the day right now. It's a bit grim. Did a nice how to twerk video for 30 minutes yesterday with Missy. That was really fun. Both laughing our heads off, dead sweaty, exhausted, because it was actually a full-on like workout, like a Davina workout, but with some birds from America. That nice. It was fun. So she's downstairs now making a soup. I've done the dishes this morning, done those exams, made some coffee, woke up early. So yeah, that's kind of the day over. Do some exercising a bit and go for a walk. That's all you can do. A bit worried about applying for these jobs and quite liking spending time with my partner. Her whole family know I've not got a job now. So, filled with shame, but I'm getting over it. I was really stressed for the past 3 to 4 weeks about getting fired. Now I've been fired. The physical response in my body is much more positive. Like my erections are a lot more powerful. Like back to how they were. Like had sex this morning, came still rock hard, but over the last 3-4 weeks with the stress from work, it was a struggle doing it. Like you'd be like needed some work to get there. Now it's boom, ready and raring to go. It's crazy the physiological reaction you have to stress. So yeah, it's positive in that way. Now I just need to get another job, but there's no rush. There's a pandemic on, living frugally, got savings. I've started my claim for universal credits, so fingers crossed I can get back on that horse once this all blows over. Because I don't want to get a really bad respiratory illness. Give it to my partner, she gets really ill. She's not great when she's ill. She's very annoying, but she's got a much better immune system than me. She's a lot hardier. She never washes her hands. She works in pubs and restaurants and things. Obviously, she washes them a little bit, but not like me. I'm a bit of a hand washer, a bit of a germaphobe anyway. So she's really hardy. She had a mild cold a few months ago. Then I got it and I was on my arse, barely moving. There's my neighbour over there. She's crazy. She's great. She got us all to rally around last year and do a weird council thing to stop them building a halfway house next door to her. She's next door to an abandoned shop. Some guy bought it and wanted to change it into like 8 one-bedroom flats for prisoners. And it's a bit of a rough street anyway. There's already one up the road. and they're always causing massive issues. So we didn't need another one. She didn't need one next door to her. There's already not enough parking, so we all wrote into the council. Well, I wrote like one email and I got about 100 signatures up and down. They did loads as well, and then they said this only counts as one. So I then rewrote about 30 emails, more from different people, got their signatures on again, and then sent them all in, all different ones. I sent a very angry one as well, saying, how dare you not count these 100 signatures as 100 people, you counting it as one, that's not acceptable. What if we moved in this next door to you? How would you feel? We live in a bit of a rough area, and the council's obviously don't.